Hi there, I just wanted to do a greenhouse update. I just cleaned my greenhouse. My husband got these cute metal sheep for me that are the entrance of the greenhouse. I think they're so cute. This is my Myers lemon, and I just wanted to talk about this for a quick minute. I've got two of these that I planted at the same time. This one's blooming. It's probably 2.5 feet tall, just in a regular plastic pot. And then my wicking tub Myers lemon that was planted at the same time is probably 3 times the size, and it's getting ready to have blooms on it. So I'm definitely gonna put that other one in a wicking tub. This is my fig. It had a little cold damage, but it's got buds on it. And then this is my key lime that's about 8 feet tall, and it's growing like crazy in this wicking tub. So I highly recommend these, as well as my kumquat, all this new growth. It loves being in the greenhouse. I found that these can get a little scorched in the Texas summers. So we're gonna put a swamp cooler in here. I may just leave it in here. I don't know, we'll see. Here's a tip. Ace Hardware at the end, like around December, especially after a freeze, a lot of these big box stores keep their succulents outside, as well as Ace, and a lot of them were damaged and they came in these little pots. So I said, could I ask the manager, can I buy them at a discount? And she said, just take them. So I did, because these little pots are great for propagation and they're just so cute. So I have about probably 30 of them. And I grouped, the succulents actually came back to life. I put them up here on this top shelf in the sun. I probably saved about 85%. And I just group planted them. This is probably 7 in one pot. And I did the same over here. And then I have a few more over here. And they're doing well. They've got new growth on them. I've got some propagation over here. My orchids are doing okay. They do have some new growth on them. My chives, they're not really coming up. My Swiss chard is, I think it's still too cool, and I'm not using heating mats. Basil is doing great. I've got a little bit of dill. It's slow. I don't know if it's gonna work. We'll see. Some thyme here. My microgreens, these trays I ordered on Amazon, and they're great. Look at the root system on these. And these are probably ready to go ahead and harvest, as well as these. And then I started 2 new trays over here. These will be ready in 8 days. So I'm stagger growing them because it's only so many microgreens you can eat. We just toss them in the salad and they're really tasty. Tonight I'm gonna use them in a stir fry. Amazon, these 5 trays for I think $20. And you just, like these, I did these yesterday, just in coconut core, and these will be sprouted tomorrow. You just weigh them down, and the trays come with instructions, so it's really easy. I've got some cilantro that came up. These are greenhouse cucumbers that don't need pollinators, so we'll see. I've never done them before, since I've never had a greenhouse before. I've got some flowers for pollinators for the garden in the spring, so those are coming up. My mustard is coming up. These are forget-me-nots. I don't know how they're gonna do in the heat. I did learn, do not put tomato seeds in mulchy soil. It's too hard for them to sprout. These 2 managed to break through, but the rest are not coming up as of yet. These are my strawberries that we're gonna plant outside in the spring that I brought in from the garden. They were looking really brown, but they've got all new growth on them now, so I think they'll be okay. These are some Baker Street seeds, tomato seeds, different varieties I've never tried before, and I just planted them. These are my chocolate sprinkles, and I'm doing this without heating mats, so they were kind of slow to come up, but they did come up. These are my San Marzanos, more San Marzanos, and I've labeled them by the seed catalog that I ordered them from to see which ones I like, or if I can tell any difference. So I've got burpees, I've got some from Italy, and then Renee's garden. Here's some more flowers that are few are coming up, but a lot of them are not. And none of my peppers have come up. So I think that's probably needed a heating mat. I may put my heat lamp out here to see if that will help them along. And I've got some propagation going on up here. I tried my hand at some macrame and I thought it was really fun. Great way to make some pretty hangers for the garden. So I might do a couple more of those. And I just have a little succulent here. I think it's called elephant succulent because the elephants eat it in Africa. It's from Africa. I planted some more cilantro seeds and kale. So that's about it. I brought a houseplant Queen of Night out here to rehabilitate, and it seems to like it in the greenhouse. So I'm gonna leave it in here and just have it as a centerpiece if it continues to like the greenhouse. That's about it. Loving this trough drain. Just washed the floor and it's so nice. The only thing is I do have to clean the top of it off because the leaves come in through the roof vents and they won't go down the drain, but that's all right. So that's about it. Let me know what you think. And if you have any tips or tricks, especially for these chilies back here that aren't coming up, I would love to hear if anyone has some ideas on what I can do. I'm wondering if the seeds are rotted by now because I planted those a month ago and nothing, nada. So might have to replant those. All right, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.